This week we are talking about consent, and today we're going to start with some activities for our primary students. Now, during one of these activities, I will be mentioning inappropriate touches. There's nothing graphic, but I know that for some people, these subjects can be triggering. So just a heads up for those of you who need to practice self-care around this topic. Hi, I'm Nadine, Thornhill, sexuality educator. Welcome to my series, Safe Sex Ed, where I teach every sex education module from Ontario's 2015 Health and Phys Ed curriculum. Now, if you are new here and you don't know what any of this is about, then click on the eye. It's going to pop up over my head. It'll take you to a video. It'll explain the whole thing. The Health and Phys Ed curriculum for grades 1 through 8 outline the following learning objectives for grade 2. Explain the importance of standing up for oneself and demonstrate the ability to apply behaviors that enhance personal safety in threatening situations by stating boundaries, respecting the right of a person to say no, reporting exploitative behaviors such as improper touching of their bodies or other bodies. All of those learning objectives are related, but they require using sort of different sets of social skills. So today we are going to have 3 different activities that cover the 3 objectives. So it's a lot, and you may want to break these activities up over, a couple or several classes. The first activity is about exploring our feelings and learning how to assert our boundaries. Start by explaining to your group or class that sometimes people in our lives that we like and care about will ask us to do things that we just don't feel like doing. Someone might ask you to take part in a game that you're just not interested in playing that day. They might ask you to, trade cards or trade something. You're like, I don't want to trade my stuff with you right now. Explain that when it comes to, activities like games or sports or other things we do with our friends for fun, we all have a right to decide if we want to participate, and we all have the right to say no if we don't want to. Now explain to your group that there are different ways to say no to someone when we don't want to do something. There is what is called the passive way, which is when we sound like we're not too sure of ourselves and we're like, I don't know. Ask your class to practice a passive no, and they can, shuffle from one foot to another and shake their head like I'm doing. Then there is what is called an aggressive no, and that's when we sound really, really angry, and we might get up in someone's face and say mean things. We're like, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, that's an awful idea. What are you thinking? Now have your class practice their aggressive no's, really let them go there. And Then explain that there's a no that is in the middle, and it is called an assertive no. An assertive no is when we make it clear that we don't want to do something, but we don't say it in an angry way. We just say it in a very confident way. No, thank you. No, I'm not into that. No, not right now. I sound firm and confident, and I'm looking at you, but I'm not calling you names. I am not saying anything mean about what you want to do. I am just telling you that I don't want to do that. Have your class practice saying their assertive no's. No, thank you. Explain to the group that you are going to try out some different scenarios and then ask for 2 volunteers from the group or class. If this is a group of kids that you are familiar with and you have a sense of the dynamics, try to pick 2 people who you know are friendly or have like a good relationship with each other in real life. Next, you are going to choose one volunteer to be person A, and the other volunteer will be person B. Explain to your volunteers that you are going to act out a scenario. Person A would really like to climb that tree over there. Person B doesn't want to. Tell person A to invite person B to climb the tree, and tell person B to respond with an assertive no. It'll sound something like this. Hey, person B, let's go climb that tree over there. No, thank you, person A. I don't want to do that right now. So that's the first scenario, like super easy, really straightforward. Now we're going to add a twist to the scenario. A and B are going to start off with the same scenario, but when person B says no, person A is going to taunt them gently. Give your person A the taunt that they're going to use. Don't let them just free form a taunt, because kids, and sometimes they go places that we don't want them to go. Their taunt is going to be, what are you, scared? It's going to go like this. Hey, person B, let's go climb that tree. No, thank you, person A. I don't want to do that. Why? You scared? Explain to your class that what person A is doing is they are putting pressure on person B to do something that they don't want to do. Person A should not have been pressuring person B in the first place. That when someone tells us they don't want to play with us or they don't want to do something, if we're a good friend or we're a good sibling or we're just a nice person, then we will just accept their no and find something else to do, or we will go do the thing we want to do on our own. Now ask the class how they think person B might feel about being pressured. They might feel scared. They might feel angry. They might feel frustrated. They might feel embarrassed. Those are what we would call hard feelings. And it's very normal to have those hard feelings if we are being pressured and we feel like we have to do something that we don't want to be doing. Standing up for ourselves and being assertive can actually be difficult when it's with someone that we like. Now, ask them why that is. We might be afraid that the person we like will get mad, or they'll feel sad, or they won't like us as much. And those are normal things to be afraid of. It's normal when we like someone not to want to make that person feel badly, but making ourselves feel badly because we're doing something that we don't want to be doing just so someone else won't feel badly isn't a great solution. Now you are going to ask for 2 different volunteers, and again, if you know the group, then try to pick 2 people who, have that good dynamic. This time it is going to be person B, who's really excited because they just got a new puppy and they want their friend, person A, to come over to their house and meet the puppy for the first time. But person A is going to be watching their very favorite TV show this afternoon, and so they don't really want to come over today, even though they really want to meet the puppy. Hey, person A, oh my gosh, okay, we got the puppy. He's at my house, he's so cute, you have to come over. Okay, so tell your dad that we want to have a play date this afternoon, okay? Yeah, you have to come over. Then answer in an assertive but polite way. That is great, person B. I'm so excited for you. I really want to meet your puppy, but I can't today because I am going to go home and watch my show. But I would love to come over maybe tomorrow or maybe Friday. Now, person B, you might be having some hard feelings of your own because you really wanted your friend to come over and meet your puppy. It's Netflix. They can watch their show anytime. But also, your puppy's not going anywhere. They're a puppy. They're going to be around for years. And you don't want to hurt your friend's feelings by saying something mean. And now you are going to answer in a supportive and respectful way. Okay, I understand. Yeah, maybe you can come over tomorrow or Friday. We'll find a day. I can't wait for you to meet my puppy. Enjoy your show. It's going to go something like that. Finally, wrap up the activity by asking the class, why is it good to be able to tell people when we don't want to play a game or do something with them? And why is it good to respect our friends and the people we like when they tell us no? Well, some reasons are that it helps us trust each other. It helps people tell each other the truth. When someone is doing something with us, we know that it's because they want to, and we know that they're having a good time.